Hi, I'm Max. I'm an engineer and inventor, and a while back I accidentally invented this machine called the Bageltron 2000. Well, I invented it on purpose, but it was supposed to toast bagels. Instead, it opens up portals to other dimensions, and I've been traveling through these dimensions, visiting all kinds of really strange places. I'm going to do it again this week. While my machine fires up, I'm going to go ahead and try one of these brownies. My roommate Wilson actually made me some brownies, apparently. They were down here on my lab bench, and I'm going to give one of these a try before I head over there. It takes a second to warm up here. This seems pretty good, but it's a little crunch. Oh, God dang it. That jerk. I think there's walnuts in these. And he knows that I'm allergic to walnuts. Like, seriously allergic to... Dang it. Okay. Hopefully I didn't eat too many walnuts. I had EpiPen here. These things are so expensive. Let's see if I can ride this out. Portal's open. I don't want to waste the opportunity, so I just want to go through. All right, it looks like a garage. I don't see any of the equipment, but it's kind of dark. God, right in my head. What? It's like a bucket of ash? What? God. That really, it hurt.
Oh, hey, Nashley.
It's Nash. It's Nash. Come on.
All right, but he's back.
What?
I thought you got rid of this guy.
We did. Now, I want to assure you, you did pay for the extended zombie warranty, guaranteed. So there was always a possibility this would happen.
It's surprising though, because you put him pretty far away, right?
Yeah, this is really unusual. I mean, we have a really persistent zombie here. And
Yeah.
I know this is not going to be easy for you to hear, but at this point, we usually have to put them down.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't just like put him farther away, or
No.
I don't know if I want to do that.
He's trying to get away. Quick.
Okay, yeah.
Now, see, that's why we always carry these zombie entanglers.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the only other option now is to put him down?
Yeah.
I thought we tried humane methods first. Though.
Yeah. We've gone over all those as far as we can. There's a process that we go through with these zombies. The first time they show up, we try to distract them, kind of like a child. You know how you divert them away from something that you don't want them to do. Zombies, are usually not that hard to distract unless they're really imprinted on a place, which he apparently is. But the first time. You sort of distract them. You send a rabbit or something that has something that a zombie would like. They like to eat brains. So something that has a brain that they'll chase after out into the woods, and then usually you don't see them again.
Right. Well, I think we did Pop-Tarts, right? Right.
Yeah, because he loves Pop-Tarts, right?
Right.
That's what you told me. Yeah. He just couldn't resist them, and it seemed to work. Mm-hmm. And of course, then after that. The next step is you have to relocate them. And usually that way it works. You take them a few blocks away is usually enough. And we took him 10 miles away, I think. So he's clearly heavily imprinted on this place.
Yeah. Or he just really doesn't like Northgate.
Yes.
That could have been it.
Northgate is awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awful.
So the last option is?
Death.
Oh.
Or as we like to say, putting them down.
Right.
Which involves an incredibly messy, bloody ritual. But we call it putting it down.
Right.
Putting him down.
That's too bad. I kind of almost liked Max.
Really?
I mean, a little. He's okay. Look at that sad, mushed up, disgusting face.
Well, it's hard to tell what someone was like when they were alive, but he's clearly pretty revolting now.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine that could have been something someone would have wanted to look at.
Right. I'd say only a mother would love it, but I don't think that's even.
Yeah. But there are a number of ways that we can put him down but none of them are really what you would call humane. But thankfully, though, at this point, he can no longer feel pain. Like he may sound like he's in pain.
It seems like it.
But it's really just a reflection, like of a memory. He's not even a person anymore. So we don't. And of the ways you can kill zombies,
What was
why
that?
would a zombie need an EpiPen?
No. Well, that's weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. It's probably a reflection of a time when he needed an EpiPen. Zombies, they're always just reenacting something that they remember. It's like they're a recording.
Oh, like a rerun kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rerun.
Oh, I see.
Now,
Wilson.
see, look,
Wilson.
you hear that? This is kind of unusual. We don't often hear zombies saying words that we can understand, but it does happen. And
Right,
again,
it's
it's
like-
a replay.
It's like he's coming back almost. Like, it's like high functioning zombie.
I'm not a zombie. I'm Max. Max.
Right. And I'm Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm Wilson. You used to be Max.
No, I am Max.
I know. It's hard, with not really having a brain very much anymore.
No,
But-
I have a brain
Sure you do, buddy.
and a portal. I came from a portal. I was trying to tell you earlier. There were walnuts, allergic.
So you can see he's not making any sense whatsoever.
Right,
What
right,
he's
right.
actually doing is this is a conversation he had with you probably years ago, and
Right.
he's just replaying it now.
Yeah. We played the Portal game all together. It was,
Yeah.
it was
So
fun.
like these are just words coming out of a corpse.
No,
So even if he screams when we kill him, we don't need to feel sorry for him.
I'm not a corpse.
Okay.
Okay, don't kill me. I'm not a corpse. Look, I don't know what that was in the garage. It was dark in there. Something fell on my head. I'm covered in ash now. I'm not a corpse, though.
And blood.
Oh, gee, I didn't even notice the blood. Okay, that's my blood from this gaping wound that I've apparently opened up
Sure.
on my head from
Right.
that bucket of ash you had propped up on a shelf precariously for some reason.
Well, where else would you put Ash?
Down a pit or something? I don't know.
Nah.
I'm not a zombie is the point.
So apparently, at some point, he had a conversation with someone, maybe you,
Mm-hmm.
where he was trying to convince them that he wasn't a zombie,
No,
or
I'm
they
really-
were playing a game, and it's probably that game. I'm not a zombie.
Right.
So I'm like, this is not that unusual.
Huh.
We occasionally have people come back from the dead. They're walking. Occasionally they talk. Occasionally they even say things like, "I'm not a zombie," but they are. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's covered in blood. He's covered in.
Right, I know.
Look at the pallor of his skin. Like no living person could look like that.
No.
It's not my skin. It's
And
ash.
his face is all puffy.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
not a normal looking face.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
is
was
a-
the walnut. I told you there were walnut. Okay. I'm super allergic to walnuts.
His face kind of looks like a walnut. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why he's saying it.
Yeah.
I had an EpiPen in my bag here. I was trying to get you to help me, but you threw this entanglement all over me instead. You got to let me out.
Nah.
I'm not a zombie.
Maybe if we just, like, a nice trip to Tahiti or something. Could we do
No,
that? Like, just put him
no.
on a plane?
I know I can't leave here. My portal's right there in the garage.
Yeah. He's talking gibberish.
Right.
So let's talk about some of the ways that we can put down zombies.
Okay.
Now, an urban legend is that you can only like shoot them in the head or something like that. That's
Right.
often not enough.
Really?
Yeah, you
Don't
literally
shoot 'em
have
in
to
the
make
head.
sure that there is nothing left that can move, and sometimes that's really messy.
Yeah.
Do you have a garbage disposal?
I do.
This may take a while, but that is one of the ways that that you can.
Like, piece by piece?
Yeah, it's messy. A lot of times there's a lot of noise, but it's
Yeah,
very
right.
permanent.
No,
That's
we
probably
need-
going to...
We need to keep all of my pieces in one piece. Yeah, I'm
Well,
not a zombie.
You'll be like a big thing of goo in one piece.
No, again, not a zombie, just an injured, ash-covered inventor of the portal that's in fact in the garage there. If you untie me, we can go back in there and I can show it to you.
It's really uncanny, some of the things that zombies say.
Right. Yeah. It's hard not to believe him almost that he's not a zombie. But I mean, clearly he is.
Yeah. There's no faking that. I mean, like,
Right.
Guys, I'm not a zombie.
No human would wear that combination of clothing either. So
No. All right. Well, he keeps making all these noises, and it's going to be really hard to put him down if he continues talking in the voice that
you can't put me down.
you remember as Max. So
right. Yeah. It's too hard. It's like
we have
killing my friend here.
Zombie suppression spray here.
Okay.
It's basically interesting that he mentioned walnuts because it's basically powdered walnuts. For some reason, that has a strong effect on zombies. It kind of paralyzes
don't
them.
spray
So
it.
here,
No, good.
so that should. You can see it's already having an effect on it.
Right. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. The zombie would not want that to happen to him.
Yeah.
If they
So,
don't like it.
and this is why you and I have sat around for the last 3 weeks, just in case this would happen again.
Right. Did he come back?
In case he came back, yeah. And and that's why we watched zombie movies the whole time.
Right.
We just
right.
kind of
to desensitize me from.
I mean, when we watch all that violence, it really helps us have an easier time when we have to do the unfortunate things we have to do
Right.
to make a zombie go away forever.
I was just really hoping that he would, stay away. He'd find a nice place somewhere else. And
Well, do you remember when we watched Satan's Demon Monkey Zombies 4?
right.
They had
Classic.
Yeah. The demon monkey zombies could only be killed by burning them, remember?
Right.
But you had to burn them completely and with a lot of gasoline. That's one way, and that actually does work.
Huh. Okay.
So we do have, like, we could take them out in the yard when we do have, lots of gasoline if we want to take that route.
Right.
It does tend to draw the neighbors, though.
Right. You could do s'mores.
That is really morbid.
Right.
Maybe you've
Well,
watched too many zombie movies.
I'm just trying to lighten it up. Make lemonade out of lemons, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. And and 28 decades later, you remember that movie?
Oh, God, yeah. That was like super slow.
It was slow. It was.
Pacing was off.
But they did a really good job of delineating the ways that you can permanently kill a zombie.
Right. I personally liked Four Weddings and a Zombie.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a good one. It was a bit of a tearjerker one. But but it was, yeah.
And of course, that's also why we watched all those John Travolta movies.
Right.
Right. I mean, they're basically zombie movies with the acting and everything.
Right. Yeah, he's a complete zombie.
Although it didn't really tell you a lot about how to kill zombies, but
No.
definitely how they act.
Yeah. And kind of how they look, too.
Now that's weird. He just found another EpiPen.
How many EpiPens does he have in there?
I've heard they're really expensive.
Yeah.
We should probably go through that bag and find anything like that to sell.
No, my bag.
I didn't know zombies accessorize
My bag.
with bags and
Well, some of them do. Again, they're playing a recording from their brain. Like they'll carry around all sorts of things.
right. Huh. I did see a zombie once with maracas.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever
It
it
was
was
festive.
that they did in life, they try to reenact that in some way or another.
Mm.
And you hear him gibbering about portals and inventing. And like, clearly, was he an inventor?
Yeah. I mean, in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
kind
know-
of one of those inventors that everyone kind of humors.
Right.
Right. I hear you. Yeah.
It's like I invented a paper plane, but it was just a folded plane. I mean,
Yeah. So, but I never asked you, how did Max actually die?
it was his own fault.
Yeah.
One of his inventions. Yeah. I think he was trying to get stop this whole zombie plague from happening.
Oh.
Kind of reverse thing though. He just made himself into a zombie.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that story.
Right.
Yeah.
So not the best inventor.
They always capture zombies and start experimenting on them and trying to secure them, and then they get infected. And then,
Right.
then, you know the story.
There was that that one movie with Judi Dench.
Yeah.
Where she yeah.
Not a zombie. Seriously.
Clearly, his research on zombies has prepared him with all these words that he's saying that make him sound so convincing.
Like
I'm gonna
he's supposed
get
to be
out this
human.
Phone thingy, Wilson. In here.
Yeah. Wilson. That's right. We used to be friends. What is that?
Let's go inspect your garbage disposal and see if it's industrial enough to handle the kind of load of putting a whole zombie down it.
Right. I'm figuring I'm going to void my warranty on this guy.
Yeah. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this thing actually unlocked. I think his voice unlocked it. Why didn't I think to ask Wilson in my universe to talk to it? I should have thought of that. Well, anyways, that other Wilson told me this thing somehow knows everything. So let's test it. How do I get out of these ropes?
Pull thread 34A.
Thread 34A. Which one? This one?
Not that one.
This one over here?
Colder.
No, okay. This one.
Warmer.
This one?
Warmer.
This one.
Burning hot.
This one around the backside here.
Correct. Pull that thread.
My Dremel.
Okay.
Everybody has a Dremel. They keep it around.
Pull.
They think they'll use it.
Eventually.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'm loose. Okay, let's see. How am I going to convince these guys that I'm not a zombie? Okay. They're super fixated on my skin and the blood. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and clean up while they're in the kitchen talking about, I don't know, garbage disposals. Okay, great. Wash up here. Try and get some of this blood out of my hair. Certainly all this stuff's dripping down the side of my face. Okay, I think I got most of this ash off at this point. And I'm just gonna throw this shirt out. You know what? Great. This one looks like it fits me. Okay. All right. Maybe now they'll believe. I don't think I look like a zombie anymore. I mean, my face is still a little puffy, but it's starting to finally go down. 2 doses of epinephrine. All right. See if I can hopefully talk my way out of this. All right, hey guys.
Holy crap, we got loose. Wait, Max?
He's alive.
Yes, as I've been trying to tell you, I'm not a zombie.
He didn't put it it's not like zombies don't put makeup on, right? And try to cover up the fact that they're...
That would be a new one for me.
Okay.
Now, if he's really alive, this could be bad for our liability insurance.
Right. But good for me.
Well, if you
Get some money
did
back.
you like him? Is it good for you that he's actually alive and didn't die?
I mean, he paid half the rent, so...
Now, listen, I hate to break it to you. Max is still apparently a zombie here in this dimension. I've tried to tell you, I came from another dimension through a portal in the garage. And so I'm not the same apparently zombie Max that you know. I'm from a totally different place. I'm a different Max. And I really appreciate
Maybe zombies
that
do
you're
put on
not-
makeup.
Right.
Nope, not a zombie. Definitely not. No makeup.
So maybe it was the EpiPen?
I don't know.
Is that a
But,
cure?
Like, he's talking nonsense again.
Right.
So maybe he's half zombie?
Maybe that wasn't epinephrine in the pen.
Maybe he did find the
It
zombie
was.
cure, and that was the cure.
It was epinephrine. It was very expensive.
He found the zombie cure.
I'm
That's
very
what it was.
annoyed that I had to use
Whatever
two
was
of
in
those.
whatever was in that pen, clearly his invention worked. Like, he just proved that he turned himself from a zombie into a normal person by
Right.
injecting himself. with
Well,
that thing.
normal, I think, is a stretch.
Maybe
but
not normal.
less zombie.
Less zombie. Congratulations, Max. You
Sure.
may
You are
have
less
solved the
zombie.
problem that is currently afflicting this entire world.
Sure.
We can make a ton of money.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I guess maybe I will make a ton of money. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Maybe I better go and write some of this stuff down back in the garage where I've got my lab notebook. Yeah.
If he gets reinfected, I want you to know that you can call us back for any infection with the same zombie up to 5 years later.
Oh, that's nice.
So if
I don't
this
have
is
to
a
get a new policy.
temporary fix and he turns back into a zombie and comes back, whatever, 5 years.
Wow.
And we will watch zombie movies again if you want.
Sweet. That would be great. Also, Steel Magnolias.
Yeah.
Not a zombie movie, but just
yeah, close.
yeah.
Uh-huh. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go in the garage,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I'll see you later. Or
Hope so.
something.
He's still limping.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe it didn't work all the way.
He's got quite a goose egg on his head.
I told you that bucket of ash. Never mind.
Did you mess up my bucket of ash? I've been saving that.
What would you be saving a bucket of ash for?
It's his grandfather.
Yeah.
What were you saving the ashes of your grandfather for?
Weren't you telling me that you make jewelry?
Jewelry, yes, and then body paint.
From the ash.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then normal paint.
Sure.
Paint pretty pictures.
All right,
Of
well,
my grandpa. Make him into a happy forest.
there's probably still enough of it in there for you to use for maybe some of that.
Could be a lot less happy forest.
I'll go check. Yeah, I'll check and I'll let you know. All right, well, the portal is still up and running, and it's I can't even find the dang light switch in here, but fortunately the portal itself glows, so I'm hoping that I don't run into some other weird booby trap or dead relative in here, or real zombie apparently. All right, I've felt my way over to the portal safely. Let's go ahead and go back through. All right, well, that was a very expensive trip. Thanks a lot, Wilson. Really didn't appreciate that little prank with the walnuts. Not helpful. Also, apparently zombies are real in some dimensions, which certainly interesting. Kind of a bummer that I was a zombie somehow in that world. It would be nice to find a cure for Zombie Max. But first I have to figure out how to actually go back to that dimension in the first place. It'll go on the list of things to figure out someday. Pretty far down there. Anyway, now that this thing's all shut down, I'm going to go ahead and record everything in the logs and give this another try in a week.
Dispatches from the Multiverse is produced by Tim Ellis, starring Scott Trapp as Ash Keeper Wilson and Tim Ellis as Max, with special guest J.R. Willett as Nashley the Zombie Relocation Expert. Theme music by Alpha Geek, logo by Abe Schmidt. Follow us on Twitter at DispatchesFM and visit us online at dispatches.fm.